Hello there, welcome to another video of Irish history, this time about Thomas William Croke, Archbishop of Cashel in Emly. He was born in Cashel, County Cork, 1824. His father, William, was a land agent for Freeman's estate. His mother, Isabella Plummer, came from an aristocratic family in Limerick. William was a Catholic and Isabella a Protestant, but she converted to Catholicism but was disowned by her parents when she married William in 1817. Thomas Croke was the third son of 8 children, but when William died in 1834, Isabella moved her children and herself to William's brother, Reverend Thomas Croke, and he took it upon himself to supervise the children's education and their upbringing. But Isabella died in 1854. Now, 2 of Thomas' own brothers went into the priesthood, and 2 of his sisters joined the nunnery. Thomas himself was educated in Cashel, then Irish College in Paris, studying philosophy and theology, 1839 to 1845, and another Irish college in Rome, winning distinctions including a Doctorate of Divinity with honors. Ordained a priest in Cloyne, May 1847, and appointed professor in Cashel College teaching Latin and Greek. But in 1848, Thomas was dissatisfied with his position in the college. He was drawn to the Young Ireland movement and even visited Charles Gavin Dovey in prison in July 1848. He was an archbishop this time. Croke moved back to Irish College in Paris, teaching dogmatic theology. William Smith O'Brien, an MP and leader of the Young Ireland movement, claimed Thomas was in the barricades fighting in Paris during the French Revolution in 1848. In September 1849, he returned to Cork and became a curate for his uncle diocese of Cloyne. In November 1849, he wrote a letter to the press for the rights of agricultural tenants, a campaign led by the Irish Tenant League. Thomas became the first president of St. Colman's College in Fermoy, County Cork, in 1858. Then, in 1866 to 1870, Thomas served as parish priest of Doneraile, and then Victor General of Cloyne. Also in 1870, Thomas was appointed Bishop of Auckland, New Zealand, and arrived on 17th September on the steamer City of Melbourne. During his 3 years as bishop in Auckland, he rebuilt the diocese because the last bishop spent all the finances and sold Bishop House to Christianize the Maoris. Eventually, Thomas got the house back, and after 3 years, he wanted to resign and come back to Cloyne, but wasn't accepted formally. But instead, in June 1875, he was transferred to Cashel and became Archbishop of Cashel in Emly. After becoming Archbishop, he became a strong supporter of Irish nationalism and aligned himself with the Land League and was friends with Charles Stewart Parnell. The British authorities were also suspicious of him with these associations, but Thomas was also associated with the temperance movement led by Father Theobald Matthew and the Gaelic League. The Gaelic League is to promote the Irish language. And he was also associated with the GAA as the patron. The GAA is an organization to promote Irish sports pastime, like hurling and football. But Thomas had to distance himself from Charles Stewart Parnell after the affair with Cashel O'Shea was public. But Thomas was summoned to Rome by Pope Leo XIII, and following the summon from Rome, Croke came back to Ireland, and I quote, when asked about the summoning, unchanged and unchangeable. Archbishop Thomas William Croke died on the 22nd of July 1902, aged 78, and he is buried in the Cathedral of Assumption, Thurles, County Tipperary. And that is all about Thomas William Croke for today. Like, subscribe, and slán.